Out past the fields where the tall pines stood, their shadows danced on my neighborhood. From my small window, curled up in bed, I'd hear that whistle and dreams filled my head. The hum of the rails and the long slow-mo felt like a message saying I wasn't alone. Its lonely cry echoed through the night, a melody carried by moon's soft light. Whistle through the pines, calling my name, a sound of freedom and a hint of pain. It pulled at my heart, though I didn't know why. Whistle through the pines under a wide, wild sky. Dad would explain how folks rode the tracks, chasing a life they couldn't get back. But me, I just dreamed about what lay beyond, untamed horizons where I'd one day belong. Years rolled on and I left that town, but the sound of a whistle still brings me down. I think of that room and the boy I was then, listening for trains like the call of a friend. Listen through the pines, calling my name, a sound of freedom and a hint of pain. It pulled at my heart, though I didn't know why. Whistle through the pines under a wide, wild sky. Years rolled on and I left that town, but the sound of a whistle still brings me down. I think of that room and the boy I was then, listening for trains like the call of a friend. Whistle through the pines, calling my name, a sound of freedom and a hint of pain. The smell of coffee hangs thick in the air. A guitar hums lightly, there's warmth everywhere. Your eyes meet mine from across the room, and suddenly this small town feels less like gloom. Steam from your cup curls into the sky as I gather the courage to wander nearby. The scrape of your chair makes the world hush. My heart beats faster, a soft, quiet rush. In this tiny coffee shop, love takes its chance. No grand gestures, just a stolen glance. No neon lights, no city view, just a quiet heart saying I'm drawn to you. There's no rush, no need for grand tales to say, just whispered words as the hours drift away. Our laughter spills like sugar in tea, filling the space between you and me. The wind outside howls, but it's warm inside. This coffee shop feels like the world, not just a ride. The jukebox hums an old familiar tune, and my heart keeps hoping for something to bloom. The barista smiles at the way that we sit, two strangers connecting piece by piece, bit by bit. The sun sets low, painting the window pane, and this coffee shop love starts to feel like a sweet refrain. The dust kicks up beneath his boots, so worn and weathered brown. The saddle creaks, the leather speaks, his shadows settle down. His horse is trotting steady where the cacti stand in rows. The day has told its story as the crimson evening glows. The sun dips low behind the hills like fire's last embrace. Burnt orange paints the sky above, a fleeting tender grace. His hat is tipped, the brim pulls low, the breeze whispers goodbye. For every ride through fading light, there's still no need to cry. He rides into the setting sun where dreams and memories blend, a cowboy's life etched in the dust that stretches without end. The horse rides strong, the heart rides free, together they collide, riding home at sundown with the world there at his side. The sagebrush smells so bittersweet, the desert sings its tune. The shadows stretch like painted lines beneath the rising moon. He hums a song his daddy sang when daylight used to fade, whispers to his trusted steed the plans that they have made. The stars begin their twinkling dance, the night unfolds its scars. The canyon hums a gentle hymn while wind plays on the arcs. But still he rides a silhouette against a dusk so bold, a cowboy framed by twilight's gold, a story softly told. He rides into the setting sun where dreams and memories blend, a cowboy's life etched in the dust that stretches without end. The horse rides strong, the heart rides free, together they collide, riding home at sundown with the world there at his side. Rides into the setting sun where dreams and memories blend, a cowboy's life etched in the dust that stretches without end. The horse rides strong, the heart rides free, together they collide, riding home at sundown with the world there at his side. There's an old wooden cabin where the wildflowers grow, deep in the woods where the cool rivers flow. The porch is crooked, the paint's long gone, but you can feel the echoes of a life lived on. The chimney leans like a man who's seen years, a roof patched with tin and the weight of old tears. The oak keeps watch wrapped in nature's shroud, while the whisper of the pine sings soft and proud. Oh, the stories this cabin could tell, of the laughter, the love, the farewell. In the silence, the memories abide, of a home where dreams and time collide. The wood stove's cold, but once it burned bright, warmed the bones through the long winter nights. The rocking chair creaks, though no one's there, still sways to the rhythm of a life once shared. You can almost hear the voices in the wind of the lives that were lived and where they begin. Each timber holds weight of the past, every nail a reminder that nothing lasts. Oh, the stories this cabin could tell, of the laughter, the love, the farewells. In the silence, the memories abide, of a home where dreams and time collide. The gravel's crunching beneath my boots. The old oak tree still taking root. The air smells like it did before, a mix of rain and the hardware store. The high school stands where it always stood, but time's done what time always would. The diner shutters are painted gray, but I hear them laughing like yesterday. Half standing, the roof is gone. Mama's roses climb the fence, though the years The tires hum low on this endless stretch. Highway dust clings to my silhouette. The sun dips low, paints the sky in red, and all I can see is her face instead. Mile markers fade as the night rolls in. The radio plays like an old best friend. The moonlight glistens on the rear view glass, and I'm chasing a dream, but I'm stuck in the past.